This is the Ms.FitVegan podcast, episode 165. I just finished a presentation that I'm not happy with. And immediately, right the second it ended, I started being really mean to myself, really nasty, and saying all types of things that go against what the presentation was talking about. The presentation was about how to be nice to yourself and love yourself and how you're worthy and deserving of all the good and abundance in the universe. And then as soon as I was done, because the truth is I didn't sleep last night at all, and for many reasons, but I didn't like the way I did the presentation. And the thing is that the presentation was about loving yourself and honoring yourself and being nice to yourself and being worthy even if you make a mistake. And I made many mistakes, but I'm doing the best that I can. And I guess a part of me feels like I'm not, because I couldn't sleep last night because my friend was over. And I go to bed really, really late, and she wakes up really, really early, and she's a fucking, weirdo. So she's using the blender at 6 a.m. and, whatever. And I went to bed like really, really late, and then it took forever to go to fall asleep. And then as soon as I fell asleep, I woke up, and I couldn't get back to sleep, and blah, 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 all the excuses. But here's the point of this podcast, guys. The point is that I am worthy and deserving of love and being spoken nice to. And just because I didn't learn how to do this as a kid doesn't mean I can't learn now to speak nice to myself. I don't really know how. I know how to be nice to other people, but I don't really know how to be nice to myself. And so I guess maybe you can relate. Maybe you're nice to everyone but yourself. And I need to be nice to myself. I need to treat myself the way I treat other people. I would never say the things to other people that I said to myself in my head. And sorry. It's frustrating, but at the same time, I'm aware. I'm aware of it. I'm aware of what I'm saying. And I'm aware that it's not right. And I'm aware that I just want to be loved. And I feel like I didn't do a good job, so I won't be loved. But at the end of the day, people love you even if you make a mistake. The people that love you no matter what. No matter what. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be on it every fucking time. And I'm mad at myself because I didn't practice the presentation. I didn't read it before I did it. I did a tapping, and I didn't practice it enough times. So I feel that it wasn't as powerful as it could have been because I didn't practice it. But at the end of the day, I love myself no matter what. And that's something I'm not used to saying. And I'm teaching it. And it's just like, there's a reason that I'm teaching this, because I need to learn it too. Guys, what are you saying to other people that you need to fucking learn? What are you teaching that you need to learn too, boo? We're all on our journey, and we always will be. And something that I shared with the group tonight that's really good is that there's this guy, Kyle Cease, and he says this expression. He goes, whatever it is, if he makes a mistake, if he cries, if he trips, if he whatever, he says it, and then he goes, and I love that about myself. Okay? So, like, if you are clumsy, then you say, you know what? I'm clumsy, and I love that about myself. Okay? And it just like gives you, it gives you permission to not be perfect. And you're still lovable. And that's, it's okay that you made a mistake. It's okay that you weren't your best. It's okay that you didn't feel good about it or whatever. It's really, really, really important that you change the way you talk to yourself. Nothing else will change. Nothing else will change until you recognize your own worth. You are worthy and deserving no matter what. I promise you. There is going to be consequences for you being mean to yourself, talking down to yourself. You're not going to be able to do the things that you want to do in this life if you're mean to yourself. It's got to stop now. And you're listening to this podcast for a reason. You wouldn't be here listening if not. You're listening for a reason, boo. That's because you're saying some things to yourself that are not true. And you know what? It's not in vain. I learned a big lesson. Tonight. My presentation was all over the place. And I learned that I have to go through it multiple times before I give a presentation, because it was all over the place. It wasn't focused. And I'm disappointed in myself because I know what I'm capable of. But at the same time, I'm disappointed because I really care. And I love that about myself. You see? I love you guys. Thanks for listening. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.